What you're interested in has all been, they're no longer offering any municipal improvement contribution.
Heck with it.
Yeah.
It's very one-sided. Both would be typically.
We're going to print it. You will put the meeting here.
What's that?
Depends on what he blew.
I'm with the swearing in, so I'll keep with
Oh, okay, good.
That's not the tribe.
Yeah, so I said, first of all,
Mics are on.
Good evening, everyone. Roll call, please.
Dr. Lopez?
Here.
Ms. Guadagnino? Here. Mr. Corbin? Mr. Davis?
here.
Mr. Socio? Mr. Andrews?
Here.
Mayor Womack?
Here, sunshine notice, please.
Adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by publication in the Home News and Tribune on January 2nd, 2020, including that the North Brunswick Township Council hold regular meetings on the first and third Monday of each month at 7 p.m. at 710 Herman Road, North Brunswick, and agenda meetings on the second and fourth Monday of the month at the same place at 7 p.m. In the event a regular meeting falls on a legal holiday, the meeting shall be held on Tuesday night after said holiday at the same place and hour.
Thank you, Ms. Russo. Would you lead us in the pledge to the flag? So we ask your indulgence for a few minutes. We had a couple of council members who were sick tonight, and before we lose another one and lose our quorum, we're going to take care of a little bit of our business meeting. We'll do it real fast, so we'll be able to move right on to the swearing-ins and the proclamations. Is there any member of the council who'd like to have any items removed from this evening's consent agenda? Is there a motion to approve consent agenda items A through J?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Dr. Lopez?
Yes.
Ms. Guadagnino?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Mr. Andrews?
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes of our regular council meeting from December 16th, 2019?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes of our reorganization meeting on January 1, 2020?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes of our special council meeting of December 9, 2019?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ordinance for first reading and introduction number 20-01.
Number 20-01, an ordinance amending and supplementing Chapter 334, Vehicles and Traffic of the Code of the Township of North Brunswick to amend parking and traffic conditions on Renaissance Boulevard and Morris Drive.
Is there a motion to introduce ordinance number 20-01?
So moved.
Second?
Discussion? Roll call, please.
Dr. Lopez?
Yes.
Ms. Guadagnino?
Yes.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Mr. Andrews?
Yes.
I'm proud that the first proclamation tonight will be presented by Councilman Bob Davis for the North Brunswick Township High School football team.
Thank you. Coach? Okay, this is a proclamation by the Mayor and Council, Township of North Brunswick. Whereas the Township of North Brunswick would like to acknowledge the 2019 North Brunswick Township High School football team for their talents, dedication, and commitment. And whereas the North Brunswick Township High School provides a football program that promotes sportsmanship, fair play, team spirit, positive self-esteem, and love of the sport. The program is dedicated to ensuring that all North Brunswick athletes will be outstanding students, productive members of society, and have the opportunity to excel on and off the sports fields. Players assist in township events, volunteer in community-driven activities, and they proudly represent the best in youth sports. And whereas the 2019 MBTHS football team season year of accomplishments include finishing with a 9-2 record. They were White Division champions for 2019 and tied for second with the most wins in a season. They were 3-0 versus the Mid-State Conference and reached state playoffs 3 straight years in a row for the first time in school history, 2017-2019. The team had a 3-1 home playoff record in these years with a home playoff win against Eastern at 31-20. That was a good kicking. Sorry, guys. They were the state semifinalists in 2019 and won the South Brunswick versus North Brunswick trophy with a 26-0 win. For the first time in school history, they beat both Piscataway and Sayreville. The team finished with numerous all-Greater Middlesex County, all-White Division, all Group 5, and all-state players. And whereas the 2019 MBTHS football team is under the leadership of head coach Michael Seipert, who with a 25-8 record had the best 3 years in school history. Coach Seipert was also awarded 2019 Coach of the Week, awarded by the New York Jets, and was named the 2019 White Division Coach of the Year. The team assistant coaches are Nick Seipert, Paul Day, Dean Petrillo, Chris Meagher, Pushan Brown, John Seipert, and Raheem Byron. And Raheem played with that. Oh, wow. My son played years ago. Whereas the team roster of champions are as follows: Jan Alford, Christopher Arnold, Miles Bailey, Michael Barati, Kieran Barber, Justin Batts, Jeremiah Ben, DeMonte Blunt, Jaquil Boyd, David Deloach, Jaron Douglas, Frank Garbolino, Michael Gonzalez, Davey Hicks, Demi Jenkins, Ariana Kravitz, Michael Lagic, Andrew Lavielle, Leon Lowry, Oman Maiden, Damian Miller, Maylee Munoz, Jalen Myers, Asaru Napier. I apologize, I'm getting some of these guys wrong. Let's see. Leon Lowry, Amon Maiden, Dominion Miller, Maylee Munoz, Jaden Myers, Asaru Napier, Isaiah Oduro, Tyrell Pereira, Marquis Perry, Derek Rossman, Mohammed Salia, Abdul Wahab Savage, Adrian Selover, Isaiah Shell, Biani Urbina, Craig Wade, Shandon Walsh, Ishan Whitehurst, and Simone Wingo. Hope we didn't mess up too many of them. Running back Miles Bailey graduates as the all-time leading rusher and all-time leading scorer. Defensive end Simone Wingo graduates as the all-time sack leader, and defensive end Leon Lowry was the 2019 Defensive Player of the Year. Now, therefore, we, the Mayor and Council of the Township of North Brunswick, recognize the talent and dedication of the 2019 North Brunswick Township High School football team, along with the coaching staff, and wish continued success to all. Congratulations, Coach. And I have, okay, and what I have here, we have all the proclamations, which I'll give to the coach, which he can hand out. And I know Coach for many years, and I told him I'll ask him if he wants to say anything, but he's not under any obligation.
I will. Thank you to Mayor Dr. Z and the town of North Brunswick. A lot of this success, which is nothing short of a miracle, by winning football games with only 2 guys on the field. No, the rest of the team isn't here. But next to me is Miles Bailey, a running back, who is just signed an offer to play at Central Michigan, and our defensive end. And our defensive end, Leon, who was the Defensive Player of the Year, signed an offer to play at Syracuse University. So we stress throughout the whole team again, these are two of probably the best football players I'll ever see, and that I've coached in the 13 years I've ever coached. But it always goes back to the schoolwork, and it made it easy for them to go play at the collegiate level because of their grades and what they did on the field. But again, it hasn't been nothing short of a miracle the 3 years and all the success that we've had. And a lot of it has to do with the town of North Brunswick backing us and doing it together. And I want to thank everyone out there that was a part of it and for continued success. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. Best of luck. Good.
Councilwoman Guadagnino has a proclamation for the girls' tennis team.
So this date has been changed a couple of times, so we apologize for not everyone being here. So this is a proclamation by the Mayor and Council, Township of North Brunswick. Whereas the Township of North Brunswick would like to acknowledge the 2019 North Brunswick Township High School girls tennis team for their talents, dedication, and commitment to the sport of tennis and to their community. And whereas the North Brunswick Township High School provides a tennis program that promotes sportsmanship, fair play, team spirit, positive self-esteem, and love of the sport for all. The program is dedicated to ensuring that North Brunswick athletes will be outstanding students, productive members of society, and players have the opportunity to excel on and off the ball courts. The players assist in township events, volunteer and community-driven activities, and they proudly represent the best in youth sports. And whereas the 2019 MBTHS girls tennis team season accomplishments include an undefeated regular season of 15-0, they were white division champions, and 7 players were named all-white division. They are Rima Petty, Olivia Soltz, Erin Tan, Alicia Patel, Vedika Sengar, Abhinaya Dinesh, and Juhi Grover. And whereas the 2019 girls tennis team is under the leadership of head coach Mark Fitzpatrick, who was also named the White Division Coach of the Year. And whereas the team roster of champions are as follows: Abhinaya Dinesh, Juhi Grover, Alicia Patel, Heer Patel, Rima Petty, Angelina Russo, Vedika Sengar, Olivia Schultz, Erin Tan, and Malika Tawari. Now therefore, we, the Mayor and Council of the Township of North Brunswick, recognize the talent and dedication of the 2019 North Brunswick Township High School girls tennis team, along with the coaching staff, and wish continued success to all. Congratulations.
I too want to thank the mayor and the town council for all their support, Park and Rec's department for all the help since we play on the public courts. They give us time and give us everything we need to participate during the season. I want to thank Dr. Z, A.D. Morel for everything they've done for our team. Thank you.
And our last sports proclamation this evening will be presented by our council president, Ralph Andrews.
Okay, this is a proclamation by the Mayor and Council, Township of North Brunswick. Whereas the Township of North Brunswick would like to acknowledge the 2019 North Brunswick Township High School girls soccer team for their talents, dedication, and commitment to the sport of soccer and to their community. Whereas the North Brunswick Township High School provides a soccer program that promotes sportsmanship, fair play, team spirit, positive self-esteem, and love of the sport for all. The program is dedicated to ensuring that North Brunswick athletes will be outstanding students, productive members of society, and players have the opportunity to excel on and off the sports field. The players assist in township events, volunteer in community-driven activities, and they proudly represent the best in youth sports. Whereas the 2019 North Brunswick Township High School girls soccer team season accomplishments include a season record of 12 wins and 8 losses, winning the Greater Middlesex County White Division for the first time since 2001. The team also advanced to the quarterfinals of the state tournament. There were 5 players who made the all-division team, and I apologize in advance if I mispronounce any of these. They were Imani Foot, Zara Lamar, Ava Gianni, Akila Hawkins, and Kelly DeGaetano. And the 2 players who made the Greater Middlesex County All-Conference team were Akila Hawkins and Kelly DeGaetano. Whereas the 2019 North Brunswick Township High School girls soccer team is under the leadership of head coach Danielle Porzio. Danielle was named the White Division Coach of the Year. Whereas the team roster of champions are as follows: Adelaide Asante, Niyashi Balaji, Christine Brandt, Emily Kamlet, Valerie Chubbas, Julia Davies, Kelly DeGaetano, Imani Foot, Ava Gianni, Mia Gianni, Mackenzie Grant, Hamna Hamid, Akela Hawkins, Avery Koshansky, Zara Lamar, Avery Lang, Catherine Manley, Danielle Marone, Ray Paliath, Anne-Marie Quigliata, Danielle Rapolt, Alexis Rich, Katerina Varelis, and Charlize Warren. Now, therefore, we, the Mayor and Township of North Brunswick High School, recognize the North Brunswick High School soccer team for their talent, dedication for the 2019 season, and we wish them great success in the future for all the coaching staff and for their team. Thank you.
I didn't prepare anything to say because I didn't think I'd be the only one here to represent my team. But on behalf of the whole team and my coach, I'd like to extend a big thank you to the mayor, everyone on the council, our athletic director, Dr. Z. It means a lot that you guys are acknowledging us, and we hope that we can have an even better season next year. Thank you.
And our healthy physician, Councilman Dr. Will Lopez, has a health-oriented, I guess it's health-oriented.
Mental health. So, this is a proclamation by the.
I think Mr. Pedetti's here.
Is he?
Some of these names. Vincata?
Come on up. How are you? So this is a proclamation by the mayor and council of the Township of North Brunswick. Whereas yoga is an ancient process of keeping the human mind and body in good health, spiritual training is considered a part of physical training from ancient times in India. The Surya sun salutation is a special sequence of yoga postures that provide the key health benefits of yoga in a very succinct package. And whereas Samseviks is a volunteer nonprofit social and cultural organization which aims at preserving and passing on the ancient Hindu heritage and cultural values to the next generation of Hindus and raise awareness around the world. And whereas HSS is organizing a Health for Humanity Yogathon, and the goal is to compete 1 million Surya Namaskar by 12,000 participants, collectively and individually, to promote friendship, mutual understanding, and good health amongst multicultural and diverse members of the community. And whereas yoga enthusiasts, yoga studios, local schools, and organizations are participating in this event. The sun salutations can be included daily during this time as a part of physical activity and or spiritual training. Now, therefore, we, the mayor and the council of the Township of North Brunswick, do hereby proclaim January 18th through February 2nd, 2020, as Health for Humanity Yogathon in North Brunswick, and thank Hindu Sawasumik Sang for their outstanding job and help to preserve and promote ancient heritage and cultural values around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I think difficult to pronounce the name of the organization. It is HSS, which is Swayam Sevak, which means close to volunteer. And this is our 14th year of Yogathon. The goal is it's the beginning of the year. So start with the yoga, exercise, get up early in the morning, and do some sets of 10 steps. If you mind, I can quickly show for 2 seconds. It takes 3 seconds to just show the steps to everyone. Right? I think most of you might know this already. So you join the hand, this is step 1. You raise the hand to the top, go down, and take your leg back. Go to plank posture, and then gaze out your body. This is just a 1 set. You can do, if you can do daily sets of 13, they say you can burn around 150 calories. So it takes around 7 minutes. So we are doing it from last 14 years, and we already crossed 1.5 million sun salutations last year. So this year the goal is to cross and 25,000 people participated last year, and the goal is to reach out to, and 120 schools participated last year across the whole nation. So thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to come and share with all of you. Thank you so much, Mayor.
I think you should put the mayor through a couple of those.
Chief Battaglia, can you come over and do that? It was appropriate for Dr. Will, by the way, to read that. As a podiatrist, I'm sure over his career he will have a lot of yoga cases that'll be coming in with some feet that are stuck.
Thank you, Mayor. First, I want to thank the mayor and council and the business administrator for all their support with the police department. We have 2 people we're swearing in tonight. We're hiring 3. One is going to the police academy. The other 2 are trained already, so they'll be getting sworn in tonight. This is a result of 4 retirements for February 1st. Nate Nicholson, Ken Riley, Kevin Dickinson, and Lieutenant William Benoit are all retiring effective February 1st. The first person I'd like to come up is Max A. Pavlis. Max was born in New Brunswick and lived in Milltown, New Jersey, where he attended Our Lady of Lourdes School in Milltown and Spotswood High School before becoming a North Brunswick Township resident. He earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice with a minor in political science from Rutgers University. Prior to being hired by North Brunswick Police Department, he was a sheriff's officer with the Middlesex County Sheriff's Office, where he earned his PT certification after graduating from the Mercer County Police Academy. Prior to becoming a sheriff's officer, he was a special law enforcement officer, Class 1, with the East Brunswick Police Department. His mother, Donna Pavlis, and father, Pete Pavlis, a retired Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office detective, will be holding the Bible during their swearing in. If you could come up, please.
I, Max Pavlis,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully and justly perform
and that I will faithfully and justly perform
all the duties of the office of police officer
all the duties of the office of police officer
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God. Other one, my name is Max Pavlis. I'd like to thank the mayor, the council, the administration, North Brunswick Township Police Department, all the administration, everyone for their support. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Good luck to you.
The second individual we'll be swearing in tonight is Jacob C. Geyer. Jacob was born in Port Jefferson, New York, and he moved to North Brunswick, where he attended and graduated from North Brunswick Township High School. He has been a volunteer for the North Brunswick First Aid and Rescue Squad. Prior to being hired by North Brunswick Police Department, he was a sheriff's officer with the Middlesex County Sheriff's Office, where he earned his PTC certification after graduating from the Mercer County Police Academy. He also attended Rutgers University, pursuing a degree in criminal justice. His mother, Simone Goldberg, his father, Jeremy Geyer, his stepfather, Jason Goldberg, and his brothers, Lucas Geyer and Jarrett Goldberg, will be holding the Bible during his swearing, if you guys could come up. And Mom.
I, Jacob Geyer,
I, Jacob Geyer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments created in the United States
and to the governments created in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully and justly perform
and that I will faithfully and justly perform
all the duties of the office of police officer
all the duties of the office of police officer
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Welcome. Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob Geyer. I'm looking forward to get started in the police department, put in some hard work. I just wanted to thank Mayor Womack, the town council, the administration of the North Brunswick Police Department, and all of my friends and family that are here that are supporting me and guiding me all the way to this point. So thank you very much.
Next time you see these two guys, the only comments they'll have will be license, registration, and insurance, please. So we're going to take about a 5-minute break at this point and invite everybody to join us right over there where it says court staff only. Ms. Benson's prepared some little goodies for us so we can all go over and socialize for a minute. The police are here to keep the Middlesex County Sheriff officers from coming and trying to take back the good recruits. How you are? We'll reconvene our council meeting at this time. Are there any reports from any member of the council or any announcements that anyone would like? Council President?
Yes, Mayor. On Friday night, January 17th, 2020, Township of North Brunswick, under the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Community Services, is reflecting and remembering the life of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., a community choosing better. It's a great event. We do this every year, and it's one of the best events we have in the town. So I encourage everybody to come out. The choirs are fantastic. The kids playing the instruments and stuff are fantastic, and we always have some great speakers that give us some good insight to their experiences and that of Dr. King. So I encourage you to show up. That's again Friday night here in the courtroom on January 17th, 7 o'clock. Thanks.
Thank you, Council President. Anyone else? I received a call, and I've got to go to Carteret for work and cover for somebody, and so I'm asking if possible if Council President will cover for me for the rest of the meeting. Sure. Thank you very much, Council President.
Thanks, Mayor, for getting me through the tough part. Does anyone this evening like to be heard in public hearing?
It's not working.
Oh.
Hang on. May it run out of juice.
Yeah, the lights on. There's no littering during the meeting, Mike. Can you hear that?
I can hear you. All right, good.
Much, a little loud then, huh?
Thank you so much. Let me sign in. I forgot the last time.
Sure.
As you know, I am Rose Cipriani,
You know, we gotta move. Mama Rose.
AKA Mama Rose.
Mama Rose, move the mic away because sound's coming from the here. That's good.
I take your command. Oh, bear with me.
Sure. Take your time.
Getting older is tough, but I don't give up. And you won't understand my handwriting. It's gone downhill, but that's life. I'm here. Okay, for whatever. I will start off. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's great.
So far, so good. Yeah. Okay. By letting you know, of course, that I am a senior, 92 and a half. God willing, in 2 months I'll be 93. But that's only a number. I'm 26 up here. And this is why I come, because I have a philosophy in life of not just being kind when I speak, but to say what I feel, and hopefully it's understood. I am here tonight in reference to your change in the public address channel 15. I noticed the changes, and I don't fully agree with them for specific reasons. You have taken away, you put in the left-hand side date, time, and weather. We don't need that because I have a plausible reason. It takes away from the showing of the different areas in the township. And a lot of them, the color contrast is still not good, and the lettering becomes small, so that you have to sit up against the TV in order to read what's there, even with good eyesight. I don't think people sit up that close. So I'm just saying, I think the date, the time, the weather should be eliminated. If you have TV, you get that on Channel 12, Channel 12 Plus, which is 61 going in, because I've researched all of these. I have been in my home 64 years, so I'm not a newcomer to the township. I went to the schools here as a teenager, so I am grounded. But let me tell you, the one nice thing I thought was the bottom section where you list the upcoming events in the township. I think that is something very good to make people aware ahead of time. But if you can improve what you've taken away, I am not in awe of change, but the change has to be in the right fashion. Like in today's time, we've become too modern and forgotten tradition. And I was so happy to see the gentleman that wanted to carry on the culture of their country with the yogurt, if I remember correctly. So this is what I'm saying. Don't forget tradition. And as an older person, I am very proud to say I have 11 great children. 11, one on the way to make it 11. We are 4 generations. So I hope I've done right by them. I have been very well respected by all people, even in my employment. I was out in the business world for 23 years, so I know what it's like. We didn't take excuses of, oh, it's can't be done, it's a little late, we had the holiday. If you have obligations to get out bills, statements, don't give me an excuse, Labor Day or whatever. They should come out when the people expect them. And I say that because I'm looking forward to getting my water bill and tax bill. I don't want to wait for them. The 1st of February is coming up. We're coming into the 15th of January. When are we getting the bills? I have been requesting the bills, the water bill, tax bill, but any bill shouldn't go out in any event. I hope you understand. If you have questions and doubt my feelings, I will stand corrected. I only want to see things going forward in a positive manner. Don't forget tradition, keep your culture, and do what's right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your comments. We just upgraded our whole system, so we have all new cameras, so and a new system in the back. So that's why we're kind of in a preliminary stage. But your comments are well taken, and I'm sure we'll talk to Craig and we'll look at some of this stuff and get some of the.
I just want to be helpful and productive in change, not change going backwards, but change coming forward.
Okay, thanks.
And let's not get too modern. I don't want to pick on anyone because I don't believe in that. But there was one program that came up last year or whenever, pajama party, that everybody came out in pajamas. I see that as a step backwards from tradition. Pajamas are meant to go to bed. I've seen people wearing pajamas in ShopRite. I think it's terrible. I'm sorry. That's where tradition is forgotten. You don't promote change that would affect morally and other ways. Thank you.
Thanks. Anyone else? Mr. Nastis. Mr. Nastis, don't wear your pajamas out when you go out during the day, okay?
Right, I'll stop you.
Won't be the first time. I was hoping the mayor would be around, but obviously he was called away. I'm going to make this real quick. I noticed on Jersey Avenue they haven't finished painting the bridge. There's still some graffiti over there, and I know the mayor wrote a letter to whoever it was that was going to take care of that, so I just wanted to bring that to his attention. And the other thing, in his inauguration or his first year meeting, he talked about improving Cousins Lane, Adams Lane, and Howe Lane, and Herman Road, George's Road rather. I'm inquiring about 420 George's Road, the house that has no steps, and it's been that way for years. I want to know if we can put a schedule together as to when things are going to get done over there. All right, that's one of the things. And instead of improving all those Cousins Lanes, is anyone working on putting an overpass on Finnegan's Lane from 130 to Route 1?
The only thing I recall on that goes back, actually, when Rush Holt was our representative. He actually got some money for a study for a grade separated interchange at that intersection, but I believe the county at the time, and maybe to this date, currently don't think that that's something that they need to do right now, but we can certainly cycle back with them and see whether there any other ideas are changed.
The town maybe could push it a little bit, find somehow to appropriate some funds, because Cousins Lane, Adams Lane, and Howe Lane are traffic jams because everyone is congested in that area. That's just my opinion. Do what you want.
Finnegan's Lane is going to be redone. There's planning on that. There's traffic calming and things like that that is going to be installed.
Yeah, I know they're all going to be done, but I'm just saying you're doing them, but the same amount of vehicles are still going to be using it. So no matter how nice you make it or how smooth you make it, you still have the same number of vehicles to deal with.
No, I agree with you 100%. I think they're all the east-west roads, as you know, are county roads. And I think there hasn't been great planning on how to get people across the town. It's kind of like if you look in South Brunswick, how they went all the way from Franklin all the way across, whether it's 522 or whatever, and it goes all the way out to Route 130. You have a nice way to get all the way across from Route 1 and 130. We kind of get bottlenecked up every place you go. You're kind of in a T intersection where you have to go over some other road, and it kind of creates the bottlenecks you're talking about.
Well, back in the dark ages when Mayor Herman was here, Adams Lane was supposed to go straight through, and the way it is now, that was originally a cow pasture. And he wanted to do Finnegan's Lane. He wanted to put a bridge over there like they did on Adams Lane. At the cost, I think it was $3 million, and then everyone went into a panic mode for that much money. Now, of course, you have much money just to do the paperwork. And the last thing I want to ask Mayor Womack is, I've been bringing 777 Adams Lane to the council's attention for the last year. I'd like to know when that is going to be resolved. When are you going to get these people in here and explain to them what they are responsible for? Because recently, someone just drove across the lawn on a panel truck, and there's a boat in the backyard. I realize boats are allowed to be in the backyard, but there's no plate on it. So there's no plate on that. One of the vans up front has no plate on it. The young lady is parking on the lawn in front of the door, and there is no improved surface for the vehicles that are parked there. Now, I brought this to your attention time and time again. I want to know in writing if there's a game plan for it. I don't know whether or not they own the property on either side of the house. I'll put in a Oprah request tomorrow and find that out, and then we go from there. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not Mayor Womack, I just play him on TV, but I'll make sure he gets the message.
I'm sure he'll get the message. If he doesn't, he'll get it on Friday when I see him. Thank you.
Does anyone else wish to be heard this evening in public hearing? Can I get a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Can I get a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Have a good night. Thank you. I second the motion.